This is what I'm struggling with in America right now in my 20s. Why is everything so expensive? Why am I making more money waitressing than I would make using my college degree? I barely have a life. I have 2 days off and I work Wednesday to Sunday, doubling just to pay my bills. At 22 years old, all of my bills are in my name. I have no help. How are y'all affording housing? In Myrtle Beach, a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. How are y'all getting insurance, going to the doctor, getting medicine? And then some of us are trying to be TikTok influencers. Who knows where that's going to get me? Me and my boyfriend are saving, but we barely see each other during the week, and it feels like we're working our off for nothing. Do we need to move somewhere for a better job opportunity that we don't know about? Do any of y'all really know what you want to do with your life right now? It is so scary being in America right now.
Honestly, it is really hard to think or say which is worse, to be broke in your 20s or broke in your 30s. Looking all the stories of, having this very hard life, a lot of these people are struggling. Uh, you need to understand that it is not only one cause of all this, very bad labor market, very bad inflation. There are multiple different, negative impacts that happen not only in the US but around the world, and they all happen at the same time. Sure, you can go that out of conspiracy that everything was kind of planned and kind of structured, but generally speaking, if you want to stay more objective and just stick to the facts, it is very very bad luck for this generation. I would say bad luck for even previous generations, and I really don't know what is going to happen with the future generations, because sure, there is a small segment of very very young people right now that are doing very well. Are they lucky that they're just teens now when the AI is booming and they understand AI the way the previous kids understood video games? We're about to find out. But
what am I doing wrong? I work every day and I'm still broke. Like, I have a decent job, I make some decent money, but I live out here in Cali. Like, bro, as soon as I get paid, I have all these bills stacked up, bro, that shit wipes me clean. Like, fuck, I got no money left over. Making $100,000 a year doesn't get you anywhere nowadays.
Hi guys, I'm really stressed today. I just went to the grocery store, bought 10 items, and it was $80 freaking dollars already. I literally have $10 left on my account. So a little backstory. I got laid off from my job a month ago, and I've been applying for jobs months before I got laid off. Sent out hundreds of resumes already. Applied to hundreds of jobs on the internet, remote and on-site. Tailored my resume to every position that I applied using ChatGPT. Went to only a few interviews and still nothing. Like, what the f is going on with America right now? Like, it's so freaking hard to live here.
I do understand that there is a very strong and powerful segment of life where if you're born in the right time, the beginning of the bull market, 40, 50 years ago, when you were born during the baby booming, right, you made tons of money without knowing anything more specific, more niche than other people. You just born times where the economy was booming, everyone around the world, there was no longer wars, the inflation was very low, the federal interest rate was close to zero, the houses were at $150,000, everything was affordable, people were traveling and having a good life. Well, this was simply luck. You cannot choose when to be born, or what kind of economy live through, right? So I genuinely believe that if you want to stick to the facts, it's a very high chance that your life will be determined by luck. In which times you were born, you could have been born through the First World War or Second World War. Right? It's not good.
Y'all, I just went today and got my driver's license renewed, my car tags renewed, picked up 2 prescriptions, and got a few groceries. To say that I'm completely broke now is an understatement. So I'm going to have to go home and start selling off my furniture to be able to live the rest of the month. I mean, that's just, it's unbelievable. And my heart hurts today, truly hurts for people who are not able. And we're living.
Bro, the cost of living is insane right now. Like, what are we doing? I swear before COVID in my area, $20 an hour was like, you balling, you good. Now, people that making $20 an hour, I'm like, man, how are they surviving? Like, this is insane. Fast food places are paying $20 an hour now. So $20 an hour is the new $10 an hour. Obviously, all of this is relative to where you live. So my $20 an hour where I live in Northern Virginia, maybe your $16 an hour, or maybe your $30 an hour. It all really depends on where you live. Like, I can't be the only one that sees this stuff. Like, I can't be the only one that understands what's going on. And it honestly worries me that there's some people out there that make less than that. Like, think about the people out there that's making minimum wage. Like, probably have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make up for, you know, a livable income. It's insane.
I'm just mad. I'm just mad anymore. There's no reason for me to be like, yay, America, like, we're so great, we're so free, we're so powerful. I'm starving. I have to go without so that my kid can maybe have Pop-Tarts once a month. Shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't have to go like, let's see, we haven't had meat in like, a long time, because guess what? We can't afford it, okay? But yet we're the ones working every day to make this country go round and round. But we're not worth being able to have decent food, or the amount of food that we need to have one of our family members go without. I'm done. I'm so done. It shouldn't be this way. And I know that it's not just this way for me.
Living in America is freaking ridiculous right now. 2 to 3 grand on average. You need to make 2 to 3 times that. $9,000 a month. How many people with regular bachelor degrees are even making that? No one.
How do y'all enjoy your weekends when you're broke? Am I the only one saying this? But like, you ever work all week, you realize you ain't got no money, then the weekend rolls around, and you think to yourself, I can't enjoy it because I got no money to do nothing. I remember in the summertime, one time I was like getting ready to go get gas to mow my lawn, and I realized I was broke and had to like take money off my overdraft, my checking account, just to buy fuel for my lawnmower. But I'm like, I just want to be able to enjoy my weekend and feel like I got a few extra dollars, or like when I'm mowing my lawn, I want to take pride in that. But I can't explain the feeling that you get when you're broke on a weekend. You just almost feel guilty.
You could have been born through the Shakespeare's times, right? Where people had a life expectancy of 30 years. Right? So again, the foundation, it's always luck. And then you should see, what you can actually do with your luck, what you can do with the current assets that you possess. You might be artistic, right? A lot of people utilize this. You might be very hard-working individual, very good in physical activities, right? Because people are praising side hustles. Side hustle means just another job. And people who work multiple different jobs, they don't get wealthy over time. They get tired over time, right? So you don't really get to find a solution for your issues or problems financially. You kind of try to patch certain financial gaps, try to pay off some of the bills, try to keep up with the inflation and the cost of living, but you don't really find a solution for your problems. So if you want to be objective, we're having a very, very bad luck at this very moment, right? Because we're still in process of changes. It's not, all settled down, and now people can actually, start to look around, try to find, okay, where the wind is blowing, how we're gonna actually build up the new careers, or reclassify, or at least respecialize our skill set. Things are still moving left and right. You don't really know what to learn. What if the AI bubble bursts like never before and no one wants to touch AI for the next, let's say, 5 years? What if this triggers a new financial crisis, right? There's so many different objectives that could happen. And again, it's kind of related to the luck segment again.